going to the game, I'm going to be playing jungle Maokai and go for his tank build. In this matchup, we're currently up against Lee Sin, and in a Maokai versus Lee Sin, Lee Sin has a bit of an advantage in the early game, but generally, Maokai also has strong ganks and can easily outscale his counterpart. Maokai as a champion is really strong. You could even say that he's OP and can be placed in autoban status alongside Lilia, Viego, and even Hecarim. We go for the Shimmering Spark, and the clear that we're gonna go for is a red side clear into either a gank or a full clear. The reason why we're starting at the red rather than the blue side is because we see that there's a Yasuo in the other side, and one of my rule is always path towards the Yasuo since they always tend to be aggressive, overextend, giving us a perfect opportunity to punish them. When clearing with Maokai, there's not much you could do. Just spam your first skill, which is really strong by the way. It's also good on securing objectives since it scales on maximum HP. At level 2, you get your second skill. Third skill doesn't deal that much damage. I make a mistake here of getting my third skill, but honestly, getting 2 points on your first skill is much better than getting your third skill. The only time you want to go for the third skill at level 3 is when there's gonna be a level 3 gank. Lee Sin shows top side, which means that he is most likely gonna go for the top scuttler. Since I have no mid priority and Darius is on the tower, I wouldn't be able to contest, even though there's a chance that I could win the 1v1. Aurelion Soul goes bot, so what we do here is just continue the farm, go for the double clear. You could actually double clear the blue and Grump with Maokai as well as the Raptors and red. Maokai's clear is really fast actually, but I just made some mistakes this game, that's why it is a bit slower. We're currently level 4, we go for the gank top side. We see that Yasuo is overextended, Lee Sin is pathing towards the bot lane, and this is the perfect time to punish this champion. He's able to go away with third skill. We'll just probably shove the wave, but he randomly goes in, tries to punish the Darius. Thank God he has barrier, and once we reach level 5, we get our ulti and he's pretty much done for. Another thing that's really good about Maokai is that his ultimate covers the entire lane if you angle it correctly. So if they don't have any dashes or flash, then they're pretty much done for. Another thing about Maokai ulti is that if it hits, you get bonus movement speed. That's why before starting a team fight, it's usually good to use your ult, because the longer your ult lasts, if it hits the enemy at the back, then the snare will also be longer. I'll show you later on how to utilize his ulti properly. With our bot side camps up again, we just want to go for another full clear. Maokai's ultimate is not that long, and just spam your first skill. Super clean clear, pretty fast as well, especially once we have our Sunfire Cape. We see Vladimir trying to go to the bot side. We're ready for the counter gank anytime, especially with their ultimate being available in 1 second, which is right now. We get the red buff first, see that the bot lane is overextended, and here, you always want to use your ultimate in advance. That's so that if they try to run, it's still gonna hit. We force the Janna flash, also the ulti. Even though we didn't get any kills, that is worth it since our bot lane will be able to farm properly. We get cancelled, unfortunately. It's warded. I don't know why I'm trying to recall there. I'll just put a sapling just in case Janna tries to cancel me again. And we'll just go for the safe recall. Yup. If I recalled there, I would have got cancelled again. We get Sunfire Aegis, really good. Gives us faster clearing speed as well as DPS in the team fights. Looking at the top side, we saw that Lee Sin is there. That's why I'm picking top side to be careful. I don't have my ult yet, so I wouldn't be able to help the Darius as fast. Seeing the Lee Sin there, we tried to go and contest him 1v1. We should have the advantage. But he plays smart. Goes for the Darius instead. I wasn't able to snare him properly. Darius gets caught by the Yasuo combo as well, and there's nothing that we could do. Even though we have a lot of crowd control, if the opponents get a good combo off, we wouldn't be able to protect them, just like what happened. It's fine. Objective is now gonna be up in 5 seconds, and knowing that Lee Sin, Yasuo have no ulti, then this should be an advantage for us. With the objectives up, I wait to see where the Lee Sin goes. He goes for the Infernal Dragon, so I know that they wouldn't be able to get the Herald. We cleared the blue buff first, which is just a bit greedy. I should have just went for the Herald ASAP. But no problem. Maokai, really strong second skill. Oh, my second skill damage. I think that was 600. And I don't even have any AP. 800 damage on my first skill. So at 1-6, literally the same as Nunu first skill smite. Honestly, I think they're gonna nerf the first skill. They're gonna put a cap on the damage since it's super strong, even though you don't build any AP at all. We go back to base, buy armor boots. At this point, we are guaranteed to win the 1v1 versus Lee Sin. We have Herald as well. We'll most probably use it at the mid lane to help our ASOL scale more. If you look at our team comp, we're more of a scaling with ASOL, Kai'Sa, Lulu. Force the Vladimir pool. That should be good enough. Nice poke. We just wait for the Herald, get some gold. I'm thinking about ulting mid, but since my team is pinging bot side, that means that their duo lane is gonna help. Good thing I didn't go for the commit. So we'll just go back to our jungle. I'm still eyeing the mid lane tower. So after the red buff, we'll go back to the mid lane, 134 HP. Vladimir pulls, which is a goal signal for me. Immediately press my ult, flash W, and then my ult will hit, thus increasing the snare. So that is a combo that you wanna do if you wanna catch the enemy quickly. Not only do we get first tower, we're also able to take down the Vladimir. With our ultimate on cooldown, of course, you don't wanna stop farming. Armor boots is gonna be up on my next back. Look for an opportunity to gank. I'm looking at the bot side since Kai'Sa, Lulu are having a good time. Please a sapling just in case their Lee Sin's there. And I think Kai'Sa would be able to solo. Never mind, Janna's there. We can go for a gank though if they overextend. But with the Vladimir Lee Sin missing, it's scary. So I just decide to go back. Aurelion Soul gets yoinked mid lane. Good collapse. It's fine. We get the armor boots. Then the next item that we're gonna go for is Heart Steel. Heart Steel giving me more HP and damage. Perfect tank item, especially if we need to get additional DPS. It also has good synergy with Sunfire because Sunfire passive, the flames, it scales on HP, which Heart Steel does. Top side, there's a fight, but seeing that there's 4 people, I'm so sorry for this Darius. I wouldn't be able to help him. I have no idea how he's not yet dead, so this is the perfect time to help. I use my ultimate to cut off their escape. I have my second skill. Big ASOL ult. Gets the slow on the Vlad. Even kills the Lee Sin in the side. And with our third skill, cutting his escape, we're able to turn the tides. I think it was a 1-4-3. And our duo lane also getting a kill onto the Corki. This composition is honestly perfect for Maokai because we have Aurelion Soul that we could protect with our ult plus ASOL ult, and then Kai'Sa, Lulu that can just pop off. The Yasuo just YOLO'd, tried to kill the Aurelion, but it's already too late. We're scaling pretty well. All we need to do is become tankier and help peel for our team. Heart Seal is now up. We could start to stack this item. Pretty easy to stack with Maokai with a lot of crowd control. Then we go for a possible stone plate so that we could just dive in the enemy backline, then press stone plate to buy time. All we need to do is to protect our backline from getting dove, especially by the Vladimir. Objective spawning in 15 seconds. I'm looking at the minimap right now, seeing that there's a fight. Our Aurelion Soul got caught but we're here to help. Yasuo, Lulu popping off. We're here to help. 3-man ultimate, Bramble Smash. Take out the Lee Sin. And even though we were a bit late, once we arrive, we just provide so much crowd control. Unfortunately, Kai'Sa dies, but we just flash in Smite to secure the kill. Overall, 2 for 4 exchange. Really good. And this is a possible dragon for us. They have no smiter. Lee Sin is still dead for 5 seconds. And then I just used my first skill to secure the objective. 500 HP first skill, and the dragon is now down. We equalized the dragon 1:1. So there's no way that the opponents would be able to get Infernal Soul. Yeah, this is a really easy tank to use, yet it's also super strong. Honestly, if there's gonna be a hotfix nerf for this champ, I wouldn't be even surprised. It really works well either going for a tank build or even the AP build. There's also another build which is the AP Bruiser, where you go Roa into AP, but we'll save that for another video. Top side, they go for the collapse on our A-Soul again. At least they're able to get a trade onto the Vladimir, and seeing that they're overextended with no tower nearby, we could easily go for a fight. Third skill always on the bush to cut their escape. I'm getting cancelled by this Janna Q, so annoying. Our second skill is getting cancelled with all the dashes that they have. We use our ulti, but I have no idea where my team went. They all just died, and the entire enemy team is there. A bit of a greedy play. We went for the 4v3, and we weren't able to play the fight well. We should have just stayed together and then help peel for the Kai'Sa. But it's fine. A bit of a limit test. We still have a lot of advantages when it comes to the scaling aspect. Next item that I get is Bramble Vest, because they have a lot of healing. I'll probably complete the Thornmail later on. Which end on the Yasuo, Janna ulti, and even the Vladimir. Really good purchase, and instead of going for the completed Thornmail, what I'm going for is Spirit Visage. This will give me MR, perfect against their composition, since Vlad and Corki deals magic damage, and the passive of Visage, good synergy with my passive, giving me even more HP. I'll show you later on how OP Visage is on Maokai. For now, we'll just farm. Corki died, which is good. And clear our wave. As soon as we see a fight mid, our Kai'Sa goes down. And yeah. Typical solo queue experience where people are playing super greedy. But even though it's a 4v5, I'm confident that we could win. Perfect snare onto the Lee Sin. We take him out of position, just dive their whole backline. Look at my HP. It's full. I'm just tanking their entire team, proccing my Heartsteel. Another heal, 400. Despite it being a 4v5, we easily win the fight with Aurelion Soul just free hitting everyone. And with this, we get a clean 4-4 non-exchange. Baron is now up. Lee Sin is gonna spawn in 10 seconds. There's a chance that he might contest if he has teleport. But if he doesn't have, this is pretty much free for us to take. Always use your first skill plus smite. Yep, we see a TP. Already too late. Look for the second skill, but I didn't even see the Lee Sin champion. Oh well, it's fine. We still take him down. Our Kai'Sa is popping off. And with this, game is pretty much done. Our carries are already really strong with the Kai'Sa, Lulu, and Aurelion combination. Last team fight, we didn't even have Spirit Visage, and we were gaining so much health, 400 per hit. Now, we have Spirit Visage, which is really good against our team comp, and I'll show you how much healing this item can give. We'll first clear our jungle a bit, get the red buff. We don't want to waste our Baron, but with my team farming, you know what, I'll just farm as well. We could play for third dragon, but it doesn't matter since it's not a soul point. We're going for a 3-2 right now. Darius gets kicked, it's fine, we're here. Destroy the Lee Sin. And look what I do here. I just dive 700 on one hit on my passive. Imagine getting 700 per hit. And with the entire enemy team spamming spells, you could easily get back your passive and be a human healing well. We still have Baron buff. Yasuo takes our tier 2 top, but it's fine. Even with a dive, we're just full HP again. Look for the Corki. Bang. Take him down with the Bramble Smash. And now their Nexus is exposed. There's still a protection from the shield, but it's fine. No more CS, but yeah, I have to go back. Wait for the next wave. We get kicked though. Oh my god, Kaisa got bursted. I got hit by the Nexus, and we have no choice but to go back. Dragon is now up. Honestly, not that important. Opponent can get it for the bounty, but for us, we pretty much can end the game on the next Baron. We complete our Thornmail here to deny any healing and to provide additional DPS. Then the next item we're gonna go is Twin Guard. Really good item on Maokai. It increases my tenacity, armor, and MR all at the same time. We already have a lot of HP, so the next thing that we need is armor MR. Without Kaisa, this is still winnable since Ace Hole is up. I'll just use my ult to zone away the enemy. Lulu goes for the ulti, and we're just tanking the Yasuo ult. Look at my HP. Not even half. Another hit, 500. And here, we're just zoning 3 of their members with Stone Plate. Yeah. We can even solo kill the Corki. This is a 3v1 by the way. And we killed the Corki. We could have even killed the Vlad. So much healing from the passive. We also have a lot of damage. Sunfire plus Heartsteel. And with this, 4 of their members are now gone. And with that, they just FF. So yeah, I think Maokai is the best tank champion right now. Has high damage, fast clear, and can tank really well. Also has a lot of crowd control. 100% Maokai on Grandmaster. 9, 1, and 10. We get MVP. Perfect team comp as well. Peeling for our carries. And even though I built tank, look at my damage. 23k. Looking at the runes, you could switch the Pathfinder for like Triumph. But the... what do you call this? The Aftershock and Resolve runes are looking great. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed our Maokai. That's it for me. Thanks for watching and peace out. Ciao, ciao. Bye.